Right, hello there everybody, it's 314 Reactor here, and today we're going to be looking at doing a suggestion from one of my commenters again. So let's have a look at the comment itself. This is from ASDFJKLO again, and they say about a Russian musician that does remixes of UT99 music, and that they had the idea that I could play the remix version of a song instead of the original one on a particular map. Sort of an audio remaster alongside the graphical one, because I do run quite a few mods on top of Unreal Tournament, in case you've never seen before, including Reshade, expanded textures, DirectX 11, etc, etc. All great stuff made by the awesome community of Unreal Tournament 99. So I went onto their YouTube page, and here we are. Again, the link to this along with everything else will be in the description. So if you go to the About page, I read my game remixes are free to download for non-commercial goals. I also dropped them an email to ask them if it was okay for me to use the tracks and what I was going to be doing with the video, and they said it sounded like a good idea and they were happy for me to use the tracks. So thank you, Necto Ulin. I went onto their SoundCloud and found their Unreal Tournament 99 remix album, which is full of absolutely amazing tracks. My favorite is Organic, and it is so cool. We're definitely going to get that in at some point. And then what I did was painstakingly map all of those music tracks to maps, and then compiled up a nice little list for this video. I've got all the songs here and what maps they connect up to, and I've got some of the ones that I've selected here. So these are the ones we're going to go through the video with. I've also noticed that they have a fundraising campaign going to make their own Unreal Tournament 99 remix album. So I'll put a link to that in the description as well. It looks like they just want to make the album and give it to everyone for free. They just really, really love the music of Unreal Tournament and want to, I think, hire a studio to properly mix up all their cool tracks that they've done. With all that said, the way we're going to do this is I'm going to record some gameplay footage of me playing these maps without any music, and then what I'm going to do is put the music in during editing, just so I can get the sound mixing right, but I will have earbuds in and I will be listening to the music as I'm playing. Let's dive right in. Let's start off with the city intro and Necto Ulin's remixed track.
In 2291, in an attempt to control violence among deep space miners, the new Earth government legalized no-holds-barred fighting. The Andrew Mining Corporation, working with the NEG, established a series of leagues and bloody public exhibitions. The fight's popularity grew with their brutality. Soon, Leandri discovered that the public matches were their most profitable enterprise. The professional league was formed. A cabal of the most violent and skilled warriors in known space, selected to fight in a grand tournament. Now it is 2341. 50 years have passed since the founding of Deathmatch. Profits from the tournament number in the hundreds of billions. You have been selected to fight in the professional league by the Leandri Rules Board. Your strength and brutality are legendary. The time has come to prove you are the best. To crush your enemies. To win the tournament.
Okay, so I really like this track. It's really, really cool. Obviously it keeps the sound of the original, but it doesn't change it too much, which is really good, because obviously that original theme tune is quite iconic, and I don't think they were ever quite able to recreate it in 2004 or 3 or even 4. So I think that'd be a good way. That intro with that music, and then coming to this menu screen here, if you were to really take that image there and boost it up to 4K, I'm sure someone can do some sort of AI thing with that and make it widescreen as well. That'd be cool. That'd be cool if Night Dive did a remaster of this or something, and this was the music that was playing when you came into that remaster. Pretty awesome. Okay, so we've done the city intro and the main theme. Now it's time to try Phantom under DM Cybrosis. Let's do it. So thus far, this is pretty awesome. It really gives a very different feel to the gameplay actually, and how the game actually is, which is more than I expected. It feels fresher and newer, which for a 23-year-old game is pretty impressive. And the music is just so spot on to how the original music is in style. But it's been updated in production value and has had a whole bunch more effects layered upon it. I mean, I don't know a lot about music production or anything, but it just sounds like there's more going on with the remix track. And yeah, combined with the visuals, it certainly has a very different experience. I'm already beginning to think that if they did a remaster of this, that it would be good to have the option to flick between the remix soundtrack and the original. And if they were to get Necto Ulin on board with a remaster of Unreal Tournament, much like they got the community on board with the remaster of Battlezone 2, that would be pretty cool. As well as all the other excellent modding community. Because of course my goal for these videos is to get more attention onto Unreal Tournament. People seem to really, really love Unreal Tournament. I always get lots and lots of likes and comments on the videos. So I think there's definitely a market there for an Unreal Tournament remaster. And getting the community involved in that would be excellent. Or even just a new Unreal Tournament game. Personally, I'd like both. Whew. Okay, let's move on to the next track and map. And so next up we have a personal favourite map for checking out graphical settings, DM Peak and Razorback. Let's do it. Okie dokie, that was awesome. I completely forgot I was even making a video at that point. That changed the energy of that level quite a bit while keeping the original feel. That's really cool. And plus this map just looks gorgeous with the DirectX 11 patch and Reshade. So good. Now we're moving on to an absolute classic. It's Foregone Destruction and CTF Face. This is one I've been waiting for. Alrighty, so this track is awesome. It's actually making me feel like I'm playing the game better. Like it's inspiring me, it's pushing me, it's giving me that energy to just do cooler things on this map. Sounds ridiculous, but it's so true. And so much of this game is based around the soundtrack anyway, so when you change and improve that, it's going to have a huge effect. Really, really cool. Another great map for showing off graphical settings and especially Reshade, Dom Sesmar with Underworld II. This is going to be good. this is awesome. I mean, I love this track because it's quite unique in how it sounds, but also it was played on a lot of haunted house maps that I used to play. I think I did a video on them a couple of years ago. I can't remember what haunted house map it was, but one of them has this track. So it always brings me back to 2006 when I was just obsessively playing custom maps for this game. And it seems like they've also added some vocals to it as well, which is really cool and really suits the Egyptian vibe of this map. So again, another pretty much perfect remix done by Necto Ulin there. Fantastic stuff. Really, really good. Unfortunately, it does just remind us that they went a bit too over the top with Egyptian themed stuff in UT 2003 and onwards, but that's a different topic. And another map I love to use for Reshade, Arcane Temple and the track Lock. So good. Let's dive right in. Okay, that's awesome. Still got that classic 90s feel, but it just adds, like I said, an extra energy to when you're playing the game. It's really, really cool, and with the refreshed visuals, with all those mods and stuff, it's really cool. It's really cool. And here we go, an absolute classic, DM Phobos Botpack number 9. And this one is one of the first maps I ever played of Unreal Tournament. Probably the second map I played from the demo. So let's dive right in. Okay, again, another absolutely awesome track to an iconic map. So good. Again, it's boosting that energy. It's making me play differently. And it absolutely keeps the original feel of that track intact. Excellent stuff. And now, it's the first map I ever played of Unreal Tournament with Save Me Remix and brand new graphics. Let's see how good this looks and sounds. Okay. That was really awesome. I mean, that map is so ingrained in my head from playing it so many times in the early 2000s on my garbage Windows 98 PC with nothing else to play. And that track absolutely nails that feeling. It just, yeah, it raised the tension of how I was playing. That was awesome. Now I've got a really awesome energetic track here, which is Run from DM Turbine. So I think I'm going to say this for every track, but this is just perfect. Again, perfect for matching the tone of the original and also for enhancing the actual gameplay. It's so cool. Music is so important to games like this. It's like Doom Eternal. The music is a part of it. And with the enhanced visuals, it's really awesome. Really, really cool. Another Unreal Tournament iconic track here, Cannonade for Domination Condemned. another excellent track there. Seems to have added, again, some extra stuff into it. Really awesome. Really improves the feel of the whole game. And this map is so action-packed. Yeah, you feel it. That's awesome. Now we have one of my absolute favourite maps here, which is Skyward Fire, and that's the music for CTF, Lava Giant. So again, another masterfully remastered track there. Absolutely awesome. I love Lava Giant, I love the music, and yeah, it really enhances it. And I swear my gameplay is better than it usually is. And I'm attributing it to this music because I'm a terrible player. So it's got to be the music making me better. Another fantastic energetic track here for a really cool original map that still is quite unique, and that's DM Fractal and Mechanism A. Okay, that was Chaos, and again, just made even better with the enhanced visuals and that remix music. Absolutely awesome, and just look at the chaos left. So good. Now we have another map that I love to come back to for graphical testing, reshade and stuff like that, and it's DM Hyperblast with Go Down 16, the remix. So again, just phenomenal soundtrack remix there. And really, again, giving me a lot of energy to play the game faster than I usually would. It just really makes me wish they would get all of the community effort, all of the mods, texture packs, stuff like that, DirectX 11, all this stuff, and just make a remastered Unreal Tournament that also has mod compatibility. That would be amazing. It's just making me sad that Epic will probably never do that, but at the same time, the community, the modding community, can probably do it themselves. And again, another reminder that all the links are in the description for the mods that I'm using here, as well as Necto Ulin's soundtrack, so go check that out. Now from the wiki it seems that Cybrosis 2 actually got 2 tracks on it, so we're going to try 3 wheels turning on Cybrosis again and see how that changes the feel of the map. Another great track there, and the thing is with this track is that it's not my favourite in the original soundtrack, but this has taken it up a notch for me. So the remix has actually made me appreciate the track better. And also, Cybrosis is such a gorgeous looking map with all the DirectX 11 stuff. I mean, just look at the water there, the colours from the lighting, and all the reshade stuff as well. Really, really nice. Excellent stuff. Another one of my favourites here, which is AS Frigate, and that's Mission Landing. This is going to be cool. Let's see how it changes the feel of the map. Again, we have another one of my favourite maps here, made all the better for that awesome soundtrack. Really excellent stuff. And you've got the lovely blue glow of the water there with RTGI and the screen space reflections from DirectX 11. And you also have that awesome remix music just enhancing it all. Excellent stuff. Now we have Nether Animal for Assault Ocean Floor. Again, another awesome track there. And this track is a bit tricky because it needs to balance the kind of underwater feeling with the assault feeling, with the feeling of stealth to it as well. And it manages to keep all that from the original track and add something to it. Really, really good, really clever stuff. And finally, we have Organic, which is, of course, as mentioned, my favorite Necto Ulin remix track. And the thing with Organic is that it appears to be unused. As we can see here, made by Alexander Brandon, and it's unused. Because I do recognize the track, but yeah, I can't pinpoint any map that it would play on. So what I've done instead is made it so we're going to play it on Face on Lava, which is a custom made map, which is a mashup of Face and Lava, and I absolutely love it. So we're going to play Organic on that, and then what we're going to do, we're going to spice it up even more by adding in the absolute classic Chaos UT mod. Let's dive right in. That was awesome. Really great map and really great music. And let's finish the level off. And there we go. Alrighty, so that was Unreal Tournament, what it could sound like if it was remastered. Go check out Necto Ulin's YouTube and their SoundCloud. Also, go check out ModDB. All the links are in the description for all the mods and stuff that I'm using. Everything that the community has created for this game is so amazing over the past 2 decades. People still love this game so much. There's a huge calling for it. I just really wish that Epic would get together, work with the community. I think they have done with the 469 patch. They've let the people working on the patch, Old Unreal I believe, again link in the description, work on the source code for the game. So I don't know why they don't just allow the community to fully make a remastered version of Unreal Tournament. Because if Epic aren't going to do it, then why can't the community do it? Let me know what you think in the comments, and definitely go check out Necto Ulin's YouTube and subscribe to them. And I will see you in the next video.